Good morning, guys. We are going to my La Leche meeting. Marielle's coming with me. It's her last week in Atlanta until school starts. And I'm still breastfeeding. Mercy is 19 months old, and yep, she's still breastfeeding about every 2 hours, which I'm kind of a little ready for her to like slow down a little bit, but she's teething, so it's like constant feeding. So
I'm ready.
You're ready
to go to the La Leche meeting. I'm psyched.
She's been to 2 other ones, right? Or 3?
3. Yeah.
3. So Mercy's not happy right now, but hopefully she will be. Okay, we'll check in with you later. Bye.
Bye.
So Marielle, do you have any questions about breastfeeding?
I think I asked all my questions in the past few weeks. But I mean, it's fun to see the group. It's like, I mean, basic ones, like what are like the benefits and what happens if you don't breastfeed, you know, the basics.
Do you think it's weird that I'm still breastfeeding Mercy?
No, it's actually proven beneficial apparently.
But is it a little strange?
No,
If she's like big enough to like walk around and stuff?
No, I mean, remember she said like in some countries they like breastfeed till they're like 5 or 6.
Yeah. The La Leche says that it's between 3 and 7.
Wow.
Or 4 and 7, something like that. So.
Don't ever be uncomfortable, I guess, if you want to keep breastfeeding. That's our advice of the day.
Yes. And for clothing, you don't have to have nursing tops, which I've only recently discovered. I don't know why it took me so long. My thing now is a bralette plus an off-the-shoulder top, because you can have access, and it's, you know, a little bit more flattering than a nursing top, which all of the nursing tops are maternity tops, which, you know, aren't very attractive when you're not pregnant.
I guess the only bad thing about breastfeeding is Mercy constantly trying to like rip your shirt down.
Yeah, the exposure in public I'm not really a fan of. I don't use a cover unless it's like, I mean, there have been a few times, even recently, when I've like tried to get her to use a cover, and I just mean kind of like a drape cover, because I really don't want to be exposed in public. I'm modest, but I'm still gonna feed her. I mean, her head covers most of it, and then I can put my hand up. But sometimes when she's like, she'll take my shirt with both hands and like just pull it down. And I kind of discovered it doesn't matter. I could be wearing a turtleneck and she would still find a way to get in there. So, you know. But that's the only bad thing. But
yeah, advice of the day: never be uncomfortable to keep breastfeeding.
Yeah.
There we go. See you soon. Hey everybody, we're back after La Leche. It went longer than planned. Cameron?
It was really fun today because it was all of my friends who have been going there like the longest. Like there was only one new baby there who was 6 months old, and then one pregnant lady, which I really encourage anyone who's watching this who is thinking about going to La Leche, go ahead of time. Go when you're still pregnant, because there are a lot of questions that can be answered like before you actually have your baby.
And advice.
Yeah, good advice. And yeah, so it was really fun. I mean, we talked about breastfeeding a little bit, but mostly it was just mom chat.
It was hilarious. There was this little girl there who was like 4 years old. How old is she?
Oh no, Bradley is like 6.
Oh, she's 6?
I think. Well, she just turned 6 or close to it.
She was taking like the breast like stress balls.
Oh yeah, well,
and like bouncing them.
So her mom is a lactation consultant. So they went to a conference, I guess, in Portland, and I guess they were giving out these stress balls that look like breasts, and Mercy did take the stress ball and like put it to her mouth. She was like, what? This isn't giving me any milk, and she got rid of it. That was pretty funny.
It was hilarious. And she was just like bouncing, the little girl was like bouncing the stress balls around on the ground.
Yeah, the breasts that bounce. Bouncy breasts, she kept on calling them.
It was pretty funny, but it was fun. It was kind of long.
Yeah, it did go 2 hours. Usually it's just an hour and a half. But because we all know each other, we were like chatting for forever. And it was good. So it was kind of like a mini play date for Mercy. Even though Mercy's the oldest one there. I do have a friend who is still breastfeeding her 2-year-old. But she doesn't go to Lil-H. So I do have another friend who is like breastfeeding a toddler. And I often will like ask her questions about it if anything comes up. But
there's a Confederate flag.
But it is good to have that resource, and I mean, it's just made my breastfeeding experience go so much smoother. The lighting is probably awesome here because this is like the shady street.
It's a nice street.
So, anyway, Marielle, do you think that if you become a mom that you'll breastfeed? Having
Probably.
seen my experience?
Yes, I mean, seeing your experience, I will not become a mom.
What? Why?
I mean, it's beautiful, really, the process of how you can create a human, but you know, no time soon, at least.
Well, thank God, because you're 12, and that's a relief for me to hear. But one day I hope that you will be, because there's a lot of joy and happiness that comes with it too. And hopefully when you're pregnant, if you ever become pregnant, that you won't have to like go through all the shots and all that jazz that I did.
I could never do that.
Well, we're gonna sign off because we have to, Mercy's asleep, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to run into CVS while Marielle can sit in the car with her, with the car running. It's Georgia, it's hot. I have to leave the car running, of course. And Marielle just got a delicious
slushy from QT.
We couldn't find any real ices, which are far superior.
But I got orange cream and Coca-Cola, and I'm ready to go today.
Awesome.
So,
okay,
signing off.
Yes. So what do we have to say? We have to say thanks for watching, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell notification, give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.